into a special L Daily. I'm Kristine Zell with a Longaberger friend from Make and Muddle, Jennifer, the cocktail evangelist. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited that we could do this.
Welcome to Texas.
I know, I love Texas.
You're a Kentucky gal, right?
I am a Kentucky gal. But Texas, the first time I came to Texas was a couple years ago, and I love it. My mom was like, "You like Texas?" I'm like, "I love Texas. Are you kidding me?"
Well, we are so grateful that you are here to tell us about Make and Muddle, which is a new friend of Longaberger. I just want to ask you out of the gate, how did this come about? Tell us about your product. Before we start playing around, by the way, this is a special holiday edition of the L Daily. We're going to play reindeer games with you. We're going to do a cocktail, we're going to do a mocktail, and have some fun because we are hosting this time of year. So stay tuned for that. But before we get started and have some fun and do some cheers in, tell us about Make and Muddle.
So Make and Muddle is a cocktail company that is in Louisville, Kentucky, and we make a line of all natural cocktail mixers that are designed to do the heavy lifting with flavors so that you can have a 3-ingredient cocktail. It can be so labor intensive and ingredient intensive to have really good craft cocktails, and we really wanted to take the guesswork out of that. We saw a need for that. People want delicious things in their home that they don't have to buy 10 bottles to make a good cocktail. So we have done all of that heavy lifting and put it in one bottle so that you can pour and just have 3 ingredients.
Thank you so much. Because as someone who likes to host, but I'm not a good mixologist, this has really come in handy. I've used it.
Oh, good.
And it's been so delightful, and all my guests are like, "What is this? It's delicious." We're going to go through flavors. I know that you have many of them to share with us. What flavor are we using today?
Today we're using our spiced cherry vanilla. So our spiced cherry vanilla has cherry juice in it, and we work with local growers anytime that we can. This particular product, the cherry juice comes from some growers in Michigan at a small family-owned orchard there, which we love. It also has organic cane sugar in it. It has real vanilla, and it has cinnamon in it.
And you can taste the real flavors. It's so delicious. By the way, if you are shopping at longaberger.com right now and you're watching this L Daily live on our website, you can shop all of Jennifer's Make and Muddle products. We are going to have all of the products for you on the side. So click on the icon, that will automatically add it to cart, and you're going to want to check out before this video ends because I know it's going to be popular for holiday hosting and baking. We have some really fun tips for you. So Jennifer, we're going to play reindeer games.
I love
for
it.
Holidays.
Let's
What's
do
your
it.
favorite holiday movie? Do you have one?
Oh, I have so many. So this one, of course, is based on Rudolph because that's just a classic that we love. We decided a couple of years ago, my best friend and I were in the hot tub, which we call the think tank.
I love that.
And we're trying to find an easy win for the holidays. Like, how do we make fun things happen that are not real labor intensive?
Sure.
And holiday movies was an easy go-to. So we decided to do a holiday movie, and then we're going to pair a cocktail with it, create a cocktail inspired by the movie. So we have a whole series that we did this holiday season.
I love it.
Called our Holiday Classics campaign, and it has been so fun to create cocktails and mocktails and food, noshes for you guys too, because our product does all of that. So
stay tuned for some of those with Jennifer.
That's right.
So for our reindeer games, where do we begin? Where do we
So we are going to start with spirit today. So the first cocktail is going to be a rum cocktail.
Ooh.
And rum is delicious. We all know this, right? It's not just for strawberry daiquiris.
I was thinking that, like it's summer usually, but I love that you incorporated it in the holidays. So you think eggnog and stuff like that, right?
That's right. Ciders, spice cider, those kinds of things do real well with rum. So I'm using a rum that's from Guyana. It's a really beautiful rum that's called Hamilton 86. It's wonderful.
Take Jennifer's word for it because not only have you created Make and Muddle, but tell us about your background when it comes to your palate, your sophisticated palate for different spirits.
Thank you. So I'm an executive bourbon steward and a spirit specialist. So that means that I went through some training and got some letters behind my name so that I can help folks figure out why they love a particular spirit. So it's one of my favorite things to do is to bring folks into the world of spirits because they are intimidating as well.
Oh, they can be. For someone I do a lot of the Longaberger wine, and I just sometimes go there because it just seems easy, but we can have some fun, especially this time of year, and look super fancy when our guests come over, but it's not a whole lot of work because Jennifer did all the work for us. So we did one shot or two?
We did one, well, we're going to make 2 cocktails, one for you and one for me.
Oh, okay.
So
we're doubling
we did 2 shots of that. We did 1.5 ounces of rum, and then we're just going to do 2 ounces of our spiced cherry vanilla in there.
Okay, so it's kind of like 2 parts of each?
It is. So,
okay.
And this is the deal too. So all of these cocktails batch as well. So I know nobody wants to be in the kitchen all night when you're entertaining. So if you take a recipe and take the ounce and make it a part, and that part could be anything. It could be a cup, it could be a pint, it could be a quart. So if I'm batching this, I say, okay, instead of 1.5 ounces, I'm gonna do 1.5 cups. And then at the end of it, I'm gonna add a quarter part of water to it, which is the dilution that would normally happen in the cocktail shaker. And you have cocktails done and done. Nobody's gotta mind the bar.
Jennifer, okay, well I'm gonna be your little elf, your Santa's helper. You just tell me what you need. Okay, what do we do?
I know,
here?
I just did a splash of lime juice in there, so I need ice in my cocktail shaker.
Like a lot?
Sure,
Do we do a lot?
Yeah,
okay.
So this is what happens when we shake cocktails. We are doing 3 things. We're chilling the cocktail because nobody wants a hot cocktail. We are diluting the cocktail, which is adding water to it and opening the spirits and flavor profile up. And then we're also aerating the cocktail, which means that we're adding all sorts. We're shaking it up. We're opening those flavors up. And it's going to be good.
What do we think? More?
More ice.
Oh, she says keep going. I like it. See, I'm learning from the best over here.
So when we are adding ice to a cocktail shaker, we also want to make sure that we have plenty of ice in there so that the cocktail doesn't over dilute because it gets too hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
All right. I think we're good. That's
I really love learning. Okay, bartender, give it a shake.
It's a happy sound, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's like jingle bells. See, we're already having a party. That's what happened to people out making Muddle. The party is.
So, and we know that it's getting cold because it's frosted the side of our. That's going to be real good.
So shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred. On
Speaking
this
of
one.
movies,
that's
right?
That's right. So let's do some ice in our glasses here.
Quick call out, by the way, if you're looking for glassware, Longaberger has amazing stemware, or if you're looking for something a little more retro and cool, this is our colorful drinking set. So you're getting a set of 4 and they're all different colors, which I find, Jennifer, helpful for the holidays.
Absolutely.
Because everyone knows, like, I'll be the rose, you'll
right.
be the sage mint color, and we don't have to remember what cup was ours or glass.
Exactly.
Okay.
And those are beautiful. That's a perfect size for cocktails too,
Is
which
it?
is just lovely. Yeah, it is. So you know you're going to get a good cocktail, but it's not going to be a lot.
Right.
You know, so
you don't want to go too crazy now. Now, would you add ice to this?
We do.
Okay.
We do. I am going to go grab a seltzer real quick.
You go do your thing.
The ice in there.
I'll do some ice. Okay, I'll leave that for you. And this is fantastic because Longaberger really has everything you need to be the hostess of the mostest. Even if you need a little snack to nosh on, these Longaberger honey roasted peanuts are a fan favorite at parties. So we are just helping you get ready for the company. What are you doing for the holidays, Jennifer?
Well, I of course will be doing some entertaining. That's always my favorite thing. But you know, we do a big push at the beginning in my home to have everything decorated early so that we really can just be together for the holiday. That's our favorite thing, is just to be together. So
same. You know what? This is the first year. I usually have a hard do not decorate before Thanksgiving rule.
Yeah,
but I did it before and I was like, wait, this is the secret.
That's
I can just enjoy.
That's exactly right. I feel like the pandemic kind of threw all the rules out the window for all
out the window.
That's right.
This is beautiful.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
So the seltzer, is that just gonna give it?
It is, so it's gonna lighten it up even more.
Okay.
So we're just gonna top it with seltzer here.
I love this. This is
and
so
it's gonna get really fun and fizzy. Everybody likes a fizzy cocktail.
Ooh.
And then if you'll grab that spoon and just give it a little stir.
Okay. By the way, if you're watching the Elle Daily, you know that we're live every day at noon Eastern, so it is officially okay to drink right now.
Absolutely.
Afternoon, After 12 o'clock, it's cocktail time.
That's exactly right. And we're gonna get a
good.
pic of those gorgeous cherries are gonna go down in there.
These are beautiful. Where do you find these cherries?
So those can happen online. These are called Amarena cherries.
Okay.
And listen, y'all.
Gorgeous.
We have worked our whole lives so that we do not have to have maraschino cherries in our cocktails.
Oh, okay. This is a good, I'm taking notes. This is what you get at that fancy restaurant. When you go to the bar and you ask for that nice cocktail, this is how they're going to serve it.
It is. And they will ship these straight to your door from Amazon.
For real?
They
Oh,
will.
I love that.
Cheers! This is
Happy
so fun.
holidays. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to try this. Okay.
It's so festive.
You guys, this is amazing.
Thank you.
It tastes like Christmas in a cup.
It does.
Because of that cinnamon
And there's
that
a little cardamom in it.
it is so perfect for the holidays. You nailed it, Jennifer.
It's pretty yummy.
Okay, so Make and Muddle, tell us again this flavor.
That's our spiced cherry vanilla.
Oh my goodness. And what else do you have for flavor profiles for those watching?
So we also do a 7 syrup, which has 7 spices and 3 different sugars. It makes a money-back guarantee, best old-fashioned you ever had in your whole life.
My husband's an old-fashioned guy. I gotta try that.
It also does delicious boozy coffees or non-alcoholic. We can do spiced cider with it, and I also bake with it, which is all of our. You can bake with all of our products as well, so that's really fun.
I love that you teamed up too with for Longaberger. What we really believe in is supporting Made in America. And when you buy Make and Muddle, you're supporting Jennifer, your high school friend,
That's
who
right.
is on your team, who's right here, Erin.
That's right.
And I just really appreciate that you are supporting a girlfriend who knows her stuff, and you are sharing that with your friends, and you've done a beautiful job of incorporating finding your Michigan cherries and just really the philosophy behind Longaberger stays true with your products as well. Now, for those of us, you mentioned non-alcoholic versions and baking. I know some of us might have a daughter who's coming who may be pregnant
That's
and
right.
can't drink, or if we're doing, we're kind of scaling things back. This is for everybody. I know that a lot of us might be doing dry January and you'll have a little leftover. So let's talk fun mocktails, because I feel like when I was pregnant, I was always trying to find fun mocktails.
Okay, so if you'll grab those 2 cups for me, and we will put some ice in those, and we are going to build right in the glass for the mocktails.
All right.
You can do this in a cocktail shaker if you want to, or you can build it in the glass, whatever is easiest for you.
Okay.
We are going to do 1 ounce of the spiced cherry vanilla in there in each of the cups.
Okay.
And then we are just going to do 1/4 of an ounce of the lime juice. That's right there. It just gets a splash.
What's
Just
a
go
1/4
ahead.
of an ounce? Just a splash?
Just a splash.
I don't want to mess with your cocktail. Tell me when.
Great.
That's
Perfect.
great. Okay.
Just a little splash.
Okay.
Yep. And then we're just going to top it with our seltzer again.
Love that. And we always have seltzer on hand at home.
We love
what makes
bubbles.
it easy. Ooh, yes, we do like bubbles.
I know. So let's do a quick stir. And then I think a wedge of lime would be delicious in this.
Okay.
These also do great craft beverages for kiddos as well.
That idea.
Now, I'll tell you that I did an event a couple of weeks ago where I did this specific mocktail. And then I did the cherries, the Amarena cherries in there, and those kids were coming back for the mocktail just for the cherries.
I was going to ask you, is it better if I just drop it in or put it on the side?
You can do whatever you want.
Way?
And I love just the squeeze of it in there is so delicious too.
Let's go for it. Excuse my fingers in there, but this is my
this is yours. That's right.
I almost said the alcohol will kill it off, but there's no alcohol in this. All right, cheers, my friend. Let's give this one a little try. Wow, that is so good.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that you did a mocktail, because there are times when I just need a break, you know, and you can really enjoy the depth of flavor and profile, because sometimes I'll just do a sparkling water and it's fine.
It is.
But to feel like you're drinking a cocktail and have that depth of all the flavors you've got going on here, amazing.
Thanks.
Jennifer, you're such a gift to us. Reindeer
Thank you
games,
so
and
much.
tell us again about the holiday collection that you have going on.
So we have, we actually have a holiday bundle that they can get online, and then all of our things are available on Longaberger's site. We can send a 3-pack to you of any of those,
Nice.
or of the 4-ounce bottles, or the 16-ounce bottles are on there as well.
Ooh, and they make great gifts
They
as
do.
well.
They do. We had a customer come back and she literally bought 10 kits to just send
I
out
love
to everybody because it was done. Christmas was done.
Totally. And you know what? The bottle sometimes of wine is expected to do
That's
something
right.
unexpected. And for my husband who loves an old fashioned, who's so hard to shop for, right?
I know.
The guys,
Yes.
father-in-law, dad, brother. If they are someone who appreciates a craft cocktail, this is the place to go. So make and muddle everything here on the Longaberger website. You can shop right now in the L Daily Live. Click on that link, add it to cart, check out, and be sure to check out our holiday shop at Longaberger. We have so many great offers for you this holiday season. So stay tuned and let us know if you're on Facebook. Have you tried Make and Muddle? What are you eyeing? Do you have any questions for Jennifer? We want to help you out. So make sure you leave those comments as well. And stay tuned with a brand new L Daily coming at you every day at noon Eastern. Bye, friends, and cheers! Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
That was fun.